E3, the biggest gaming conference in the world, is over, at least for another year.
This year's E3 was crammed full of stuff, good and bad. We will be talking about everything that happened in parts.
Haggle 2!
Over to you.
No problem. A great 5 picks, but with mine, I'm going in, and I'm starting off my list with Batman Arkham Origins. Now, I love Batman. Batman is probably one of my probably one of my favorite superheroes. Yeah, well, I'm just a huge DC fanboy. Anything about them, I just love. And when I heard that Rocksteady wasn't going to be doing this origin story of Batman, I kind of shrieked a little, and I kind of like, oh, I'm not too sure.
Yeah.
Then I heard that Kevin Conroy wasn't going to be doing the voice, and I was like,
oh, God.
oh man, I don't know.
Yeah.
And then the Joker's gonna do another game, so he's gonna be in the Origins. So I was like, oh, Mark Hamill's not gonna be in it, but I think they pulled it off. It's really intriguing how they actually pulled all of this off, and they made fans actually like, oh thank God. It's not going to be like a fail.
Yeah, it looks exactly the same.
Yeah, I'm just so glad that they did stuff. And they even added cool stuff like gadgets. Where
new gadgets.
Yeah, new gadgets look great.
You're playing Gotham.
Finally we get to play in Gotham, because I always try to go over the wall in Arkham City, and it was like, oh no, and they try to shoot you down, so yeah.
It was cool, it's finally, finally Batman fans get to see what Gotham looks like.
Well, especially in the...
And you're like, we get to walk around Gotham.
Yeah, especially in like the video game. Like I said, because there hasn't really been a full 3D thing of Gotham.
Like
ever,
the closest we got was like Arkham City.
Yeah.
Which is Gotham, but it's like...
Yeah,
there's still more parts.
Yeah, it's still too big.
Yeah.
It's like you need it to be like this. But yeah, I love that. Yeah. Next on my list is a new Tom Clancy game called The Division. Now, The Division is kind of based on a not too distant future, kind of dystopian vibe to it, where it's like sickness or something has ravaged the earth, and it's only not gone for these few people who are also soldiers. I think they got the cure for this disease first, but they're trying to maintain order. But the beauty about this game is about the multiplayer. Now, the multiplayer is you, and if you choose to go so with a group of friends or by yourself, go all Lone Ranger. Now, you go in and you raid places to get new guns, new ammo, just new stuff. And then, that's when the shit hits the fan. Other players will compete and try to kill you in order to get those weapons. So I love that idea, and I think it hasn't really been done before. Also, we were talking about the mini-map for it.
Just like a little touch in it. It's something different, never really seen before. Like you can access your mini-map. There's like kind of like a hologram that like rises from the ground, and you're like in the mini-map. But it's like not taken away, it's not like a pause screen or anything.
No,
it's still in real time, but it's so weird. So weird. It's just really cool. Just I think like little touches like that is what's gonna make this game cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I think it's gonna be great.
Yeah.
Next up on my list is Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain. Now, this game's gonna be running on the new Fox engine. And it just looks real. It looks
great.
Uncanny to real life, and I think that this game will be the next gen game.
It's definitely it will be definitely a must buy.
Yeah.
If you're like, I could probably still stay on PS3 and Xbox 360
Yeah.
for a good 5 years, but not with this game.
Yeah, not with this game.
No way.
No.
This looks too impressive.
No, it is very impressive. You play as a big boss instead of Snake and Raiden, like in the other games.
Yeah, it's all old.
So yeah, it's all old. And I think that the gameplay for this will be it looks inviting. It looks inviting to those who aren't fans of Metal Gear.
Yeah.
And
it's definitely going to bring some new fans over.
It's going to bring them in.
Yeah.
So I think that that's definitely a good one.
Yeah.
Next on my list is The Walking Dead 400 Days.
Yep.
Now, I love The Walking Dead, the original independently developed
Telltale's
game, and oh boy, I just love I just think it's great that they're doing a sequel, and I think that it's even better that they're doing kind of a non-linear Pulp Fiction-y kind of sequel.
It's like 5 episodes again, you know, each episode centers on one character each episode centers on one character, so, you know, each episode will have a different character.
Yeah, I think that's just beautifully done.
Yeah.
I also think that and the best thing about it was that The Walking Dead was just a beautifully made game. They don't even have to change anything. It's just that means that they put more effort into writing.
It's definitely more of a the story is what counts, not not really the gameplay.
Yeah, so I mean, like, even the gameplay is kind of intriguing. It's just like, it's even like bits where I was like, oh god, where you have to like quickly go to this point, and then you have to, and it's...
You have to punch the zombie,
and I mean, I'm not really a fan of button mashing and stuff like that, but this game, like, Walking Dead pulled it off, and I'm very, very sure that The Walking Dead 400 Days will be...
because it wasn't supposed to be about the controls, you know?
No, it was totally about the story.
It was supposed to immerse you into the story, and like you know, the gameplay was second.
Yeah.
It didn't matter, it was the story. And, you know, it pulled it off.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think that The Walking Dead 400 Days will be an instant classic, and I'm going to just buy this whenever.
Can't wait for season 2.
Yes.
400 Days is going to set up season 2.
Yeah.
So it's going to be great.
And I just want to see Clementine, or even cameos of all the people in...
Omid or something, Krista.
I'd even like to see, I don't know, a little bit of Kenny, because you only get to see him like as he's kind of in the middle of...
Maybe he's still alive.
Yeah.
You never know.
Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. So,
you never know.
But all that is just the nearly up to the crescendo that is the Star Wars Battlefront series. Now, fans have been moaning at the ass about this goddamn game, and they haven't gotten it, alright? They loved Battlefront. They thought it was the coolest game ever.
Yeah.
Plus, I heard that Battlefront didn't really sell that well.
No, it's definitely more of a cult classic.
Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, I just love it how this just showed up. Yeah, showed up Halo so much, because it's like, oh yeah, we brought out another Halo. It's like, oh yeah, that's cool. And then it's like, oh yeah, we have like another trailer to show, and then it's just like Hoth in blasters, and then at, and I'm like, oh, and everyone's like, oh shit, it's another Battlefront. Yeah. So I mean, I just think,
we still haven't got gameplay or anything, you know. So I'm still kind of a bit worried.
Yeah, I mean,
you never know.
But I mean, like, even if it is kind of like a generic first-person shooter.
Even if it is Battlefield set in Star Wars.
That's all I need. That is all I need. That is all I need.
I'm not the biggest Battlefield fan.
But I'm the biggest Star Wars fan.
Yeah, but I'm not the biggest Battlefield fan.
Yeah, but I'm the... So those were my 5. That's kind of like the beauty of what I saw in E3 2013.
Yeah. Well, we both love each of our game picks. Obviously, we're all probably going to play all of them.
Yes.
You know, but that was our picks. This is the end of our E3 videos. We'll catch you next time, guys.
But also, try and click a thumbs up, maybe subscribe, and even share it around to some of your Facebook friends or Twitter friends.
Yeah, you know what? You can comment on it too.
Yeah, no problem.
We don't care if it's mean or anything. It's funny.
Yeah. So, do all that, and maybe check out some of our other videos. See you later.
Pop out.